All right, welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Young Entrepreneur. I think today I've just got the biggest realization in a long time. So basically, what this is about is that I figured out or I knew it, but it just like clicked for me right now. I've dotted it down, like my main objective now for the position that I'm in right now is how can I put out as much volume as humanly possible and then little by little make it better. So instead of me um, thinking like I should now do all these fancy edits and I should make these crazy videos on YouTube, which also cost a lot of money and will take a lot of time from me if I had to do it myself. And because now that I'm a one-man business, I really have to think about how can I make this as efficient as possible, but still keeping these core principles that needs to be in different areas of my business. And as it goes to content and traffic and all that, like people don't know me. I'm still waiting for this channel and my other channel to blow off. And I know like it's probably not the best idea to have two channels, but like in my head, I just needed to have separated like my thoughts on a daily basis and the things that I teach people or that I want to preach people, so I can have these two buckets separated. It's like this is my life and the other thing is also my life, but more like about sales presentation and one-to-many selling, creating like banger video sales letters and creating good or great webinars that actually makes you money. So what I figured out is like if I had to sit down every week, write out a script for myself, which I like, it's what I do normally for these VSLs. Like I would just spread myself thin, and if I would focus on writing the whole script. So I think for me now is that I figured out like first I just talk to the camera. Then I figured out maybe it would be a good thing to just talk about a topic. And then I figured out maybe I should like start creating good headlines instead or titles on my YouTube videos. And then I figured out maybe I should also do a thumbnail that looks half decent instead of just like the normal ones that YouTube gives you. And now I've got the realization, like, why don't I just make a banger hook and hook people in for the first minute to 2 minutes, and then I can just talk about the topic, like the big idea that I have for this video. So I think that's where we're heading, like always asking myself the question, how can I do as much volume as humanly possible? Because nobody knows me yet, and then volume will be my best friend. And then from then I can start clipping these videos down and putting them into short form things. Just like you see the big guys do, like Alex Emosi and Russell Brunson and like all the other ones. Because by me sitting and focusing on doing all these other things, it takes brain power that I could be using on building my business with like creating offers, building my funnel, writing my own video sales letter. And if I have to, like, it's right, I'm going to be good at writing video sales letters, where it's more videos, like I'm scripting YouTube videos that has a different like role in the sales process. So I will just be getting good at writing videos, and video sales letters don't really have the same objective. Like videos is to hook people, and to like normal YouTube videos is to hook people and to give some kind of value that they will stay enough, and then at the end you can give the opportunity to add a CTA at the end. And then they will get into a sales funnel. And in your sales funnel, there's lots of different things. Like you're trying to preach one idea, where in one video, like a great video could basically be like you see Mr. Beast, he do like these $1 things versus a $1 million thing. Like that would not be a great video sales lead idea, because this is not selling. That's entertainment. and I really enjoy the selling part. So if I sit there and just write YouTube videos all day, yes, I will be writing, but I'll not be writing the video sales letter. That's the thing that I'm selling to people or offering people. But what I can do instead, if I just put out volume all the time with my YouTube videos and put out clips and scripts for my short form, it will free up some time to do outreach as well and help people out writing their video sales letters and really getting that thing down. So I think that is my approach, just thinking of how can I do as much volume as humanly possible, and that will take me away from the thing where I get stuck with consuming instead of producing. Because if I think of how much volume can I do, like I will be posting all day, like I would have a camera in my hand all day and just creating videos and doing all these things. Because again, I'm a one-man show. I'm not an editor. I'm not a thumbnail creator, even though I can create thumbnails. I'm not a thumbnail designer. I'm not all these things that I need to delegate out in a longer horizon. But right now I'm a one-man business, so I just have to get the principles down. I know I need to hook people in the first thing. So that's why I would script out the hook instead, and then I'm home safe. And I know there needs to be a great idea about this video. I need to get in place. I know I need to have a title. I know I need to create a thumbnail, and that's about it. Like me focusing on writing a whole, like if a video would be 25 minutes, it would take so much time from me. And you can see, like, I can easily speak 25 minutes to the camera right here. So I think it's just about building these systems that let me focus on other things. So it's about me now, like I've jotted down this, like, do the unscalable, because it's about getting the reps in, and doing the unscalable is being more personalized. Like written, like you will stand out if, for example, somebody writes an email and you write a handwritten letter. Like the handwritten letter will stand out. So like that is my objective now. How can I be as unscalable as possible? And then further on we scale the unscalable. But how can I do all these things and go the extra mile and then do as much volume? Because again, nobody knows me. I need to make some noise and get out there and do the things that I love to do, which is creating and producing, and which is writing video sales letters, like breaking people's false beliefs down and building new ones. That is selling. And that is the thing that I really enjoy, and helping people out. And if I just have to sit there again, like sit and write YouTube videos all day, again, it will be writing, but I will spread myself too thin and not work on the things that I really do enjoy working on. So, like, for me, it's just a puzzle. How do I figure this out? And I think I've like found it out, and it will be some kind of like perfecting my YouTube videos, but still putting out putting out as much volume as humanly possible, clipping these videos down to reels, and sometimes also scripting some reels from these big ideas I have from YouTube videos, because these don't take a while. Like I'm scripting minute to 2 minutes for a reel, and I'll basically just be scripting a hook. And then I have time again to focus on how can I write the best webinar, how can I write the best video sales letter. So yeah, because again, it varies on YouTube. YouTube is entertaining. The other thing is selling. Like you see all these people, they do all these, like you can have a comparison, which AI tool should you use, and all these different things. And entertaining is much more fun when I'm just like speaking as myself and not thinking of like what do I need people to believe. Like I'm just here, I'm just giving value to people and making, like putting my spin on things. And then when people go down in my sales funnel, then I'll take it more serious, if I can say that, and really be conscious about how can I make this the best? How can I always optimize on this? And how can I make the best sales presentation as possible? So I guess that is my thing on this, because I can feel now like I missed being on the path that I was before, where I just created videos every single day, which I do now on this channel. But like I feel like it's faded out, and I was just hitting the tip of the iceberg, and then I started to dig down, and I just stopped it. But back then it made sense for me. But maybe it's because I took a too rational decision instead of just continue improving. And then like when I improve, when I need to write scripts or the hooks, I need to come up with the big ideas, I need to do this and that, it will take more time, but I will still maintain the volume. And again, I want to do it my way in the first place, so I don't, like, you see people, they have fancy editing videos. Like maybe I'll just sit there with my notebook or piece of paper and just dot some notes down and show them to you, like do some doodles as well. And just, yeah, I need to figure out, look at my Dream 100 and figure out like what format and like what is the brand of this thing that I'm doing, and how can I make it easy for myself. That is such an important thing for this volume thing to work. Like how can I build systems in order to make it easy on myself, so I have time to delegate or to use on other things, which is again building my business and helping other people. And if I can build like a great system of that, like I've hit home, like jackpot and home run right there, because then I don't have to worry about things and worry about spreading myself too thin. And I can start focusing on what drives in, like makes the money, while still also working on these things on a more, like with the systems on what's bringing in the money. Because one is advertising and the other thing is actually delivering on the product. So I guess that is it. And it's a good realization, I think. But again, I did really much volume back then. I posted one YouTube video a day, but the mistake that I also did was that I didn't post any clips. I didn't post on any other channels, like the sawdust of these YouTube videos. And the thing that I also didn't do was like I tried to perfect it all the time. Or I did, but like I think I need to just like slowly progress it, and then the better it gets, it will take some part of the volume, but I will still be able to do as much volume as possible. But then we just have to find the sweet spot where I do as much volume as possible, but it doesn't lag on the how good it is, the quality of it. So yeah, I'm still thinking of this, like this is still in the thinking process, but I think this is where we are heading right now. So, so yeah, take care, peace.